Hi, my name is Angela Pyle. I'm reading I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. This is a book on African American history, and it's banned because of both racism and language. I think it's an important thing for people to be able to read, and I'm going to be reading an excerpt, and this part is when they're dealing with racism. One of the characters is dealing with racism. When I was around 10 years old, those scruffy children caused me the most painful and confusing experience I had ever had with my grandmother. One summer morning, after I had swept the dirt yard of leaves, spearmint gum wrappers, and Vienna sausage labels, I raked the yellow-red dirt and made half moons carefully so that the design stood out clearly and mask-like. I put the rake behind the store and came through the back of the house to find Grandmother on the front porch in her big, wide, white apron. The apron was so stiff by virtue of the starch that it could have stood alone. Mama was admiring the yard, so I joined her. It truly looked like a flat redhead that had been raked with a big-toothed comb. Mama didn't say anything, but I knew she liked it. She looked over towards the school principal's house and to the right to Mr. McElroy's. She was hoping one of those community pillars would see the design before the day's business wiped it out. Then she looked up towards the school. My head had swung with hers, so at just about the same time we saw a troop of the poor white trash kids walking over the hill and down by the side of the school. I looked to Mama for direction. She did an excellent job of sagging her from her waist down, but from the waist up she seemed to be pulling for the top of the oak tree across the road. Then she began to moan a hymn. Maybe not to moan, but the tune was so slow and the meter so strange that she could not have been moaning. She didn't look at me again. When the children reached halfway towards the hill, she said without turning, "Sister, go on inside." I wanted to beg her, "Mama, don't wait for them. Come on inside with me. If they come in the store, you go to the bedroom and let me wait on them. They only frighten me if you're around. Alone, I know how to handle them." But of course I couldn't say anything, so I went in and stood behind the screen door.